Good morning, this is Bree. Welcome to my home. We have an incredibly full day today. We're planting part of our summer garden and hopefully transplanting a whole bunch of herbs and flowers and wonderful things like that. Say good morning.
Hi.
You said it. You said morning. Because we have such a busy day, we're gonna try out this cereal. So this company, Magic Spoon, sent me some cereal. It's like sugar-free, gluten-free, wheat-free, soy-free. So we're gonna try it out. This is a good day because I am so busy today. I really need some easy options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Obviously, we're not gonna eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but I'm thinking like cereal for breakfast, freezer meal for supper, and I'll make a homemade lunch. Keep it easy. This does have a lot of protein for cereal. It's like 14 grams of protein in Magic Spoon. Anyway, Magic Spoon also gave me a coupon code if you guys want to try it out. It's $5 off, and I will link that below. There's also a QR code here on the screen that you guys can zap with your phone, and it'll take you to Magic Spoon. So anyways, cool, thanks Magic Spoon. I'm excited to try this. I'm gonna try the peanut butter.
I don't know. I'm gonna try the peanut butter and chocolate today.
Today is a big planting day, guys. It's all hands on deck today, okay? No, they're sick. I know, I'm so sad too. I don't have everything I need to plant my summer garden today. I don't have my tomatoes and peppers, but we can plant beans and corn and okra. We can do a second round of carrots today if we'd like. And then we have just tons of perennials and flowers to plant today. I'm actually most excited about that. Peanut butter is good, it's not too sweet. So I think if you eat cereal, that this could be a good alternative to like really sugary cereals. We're enjoying it and it makes my morning so much easier. The kale's done in the freeze dryer. Will you help me get it out?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, shut that door because I don't want Royal to come in here. Okay. Freeze dryer process complete. Let me see, let's open the drain valve and see if it's done. Oh, it's cold. Last time it wasn't cold when it was done. Ooh, it's definitely done though.
Oh,
cool.
Can you wait a
All right, take that inside.
Alright.
You're silly, it's so cold, isn't it?
It hurts your fingers after the
You are my kale chip lover. There's no oil or seasoning on it, or salt. Do you like it? Seriously? I was actually gonna grind it into a powder to put like in smoothies and stuff.
Yes.
I think in a smoothie you wouldn't even taste it. It would just make it a fun color. Lulu, what do you think? She says no.
I'm gonna try some. She doesn't like it.
Okay.
She took one bite.
You wanna try some?
I'll try. No. It's good. Yeah, it's good.
You don't have to like it because I can toss them in light oil and salt and then they'll taste like kale chips. But I think baking kale chips is better than probably freeze-dried kale chips because they're not so thin. When you bake them, they're thicker, and when you freeze-dry them, they're really thin. We actually made a group decision to not go out and plant until the babies are down for naps because they are, whew, they are handfuls today. Yeah. So I'm gonna get a couple of little projects done until nap time. One thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and grind up all of this kale into powdered greens for smoothies. We can add it to rice, we can sprinkle it in sauces, we can sprinkle it on anything and just add a little bit of power nutrients, because if you guys remember, freeze drying your food actually keeps 95% of the nutrients. This is fresh kale from the garden, freeze dried, and then I'm gonna just grind it into a powder, and I've got intensely nutritious food right at my fingertips, and it lasts 25 years. I think this is just pretty incredible. I have the link below my video to Harvest Right freeze dryers if you guys wanna check them out. I'm gonna be preserving so much food this year with my freeze dryer. Pretty excited.
There you go. Come on, push it.
Push it. Push the button.
Can I help put it again?
Okay, baby's down. I had big plans for today. It's been a wonky day though, so if we get these planted, I'll be pleased with the day. Let me show you what we're planting. I don't have my favorite corn this year. They didn't have it. I like Silver Queen, but we're gonna plant Honey Select. It's supposed to be really good. And then we are planting tenderette beans, which are my favorite. The tenderette beans are a bush bean, and they're a thin, long bean, and they make amazing, they are amazing for dilly beans, which are some of our favorite, and they're also really good for freezing and then sauteing later, or you can like,
I'm not doing it.
They're also good though for snapping and boiling, but our favorite way is dilly beans and then sauteing. So that's why I grow these. This is a sweet corn, Honey Select. It is not like a dent corn, which would be like what you would make cornmeal with. This is just like a fresh eating corn, and then we'll also freeze it and put it up for the winter. We don't eat a ton of corn through the winter, but it's nice to have it to add to black bean salads, to chilies, to soups, things like that. Honestly, it is time to plant all of our summer plants. And maybe we'll get that done this week, and maybe we won't because we are going camping. Ooh, can you fix that for me, please?
What?
Put that lid back on that thing. Because we are going camping this week, and I am focusing more on that. So our garden may be finished planting next week, which is fine. We still have time for all the things. Okay. We are gonna do a broccoli check. Everything is starting to head. The heads are kind of small. Here's some more normal sized heads coming in. This is the size I'm kind of used to growing, and I'm not exactly sure what's going on. These ones look great though. This row looks amazing. But this side is the side I've had problems with all spring, and I'm not getting a lot of good heads on these. I'm sure it's a soil issue, but it's interesting because the soil should be the same on both rows of broccoli. So we'll have to figure that out, but nothing to do about it now. Let me show you my cabbage though. It is coming along beautifully. Beautiful head of cabbage. It's beautiful, isn't it?
That one is very...
Well, that one's not done. None of them are done growing, but they're all looking beautiful. Oh, the wind just blew this off. Let's put this back on. Yeah, I know, look at that one, it's gorgeous. Hey guys, our first job is taking the row cover off the top of the garden for 4 rows of corn, okay? I'm actually gonna do one thing differently this year and hopefully get more corn in smaller space, which is I'm gonna double plant my corn. We'll see, I've seen other people on the internet do it. That doesn't mean it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it out because I have less space to plant in. I'm trying to grow more in a little bit of a smaller space, so I am experimenting with some new ideas this summer. Can you please run to the garage and get me those big pieces of cardboard real quick? You too, that's an easy job for you because it's not too heavy. Run, go get the big pieces. That's beautiful. All right, we've got this covered. We're gonna cover this area with some cardboard too. We've got the garden recovered down there that was starting to grow grass. And today we're just gonna be working with these 4 rows. When I say I'm gonna double plant, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grow the corn. My beds are 3 feet wide. Corn needs to be 36 inches apart in rows. Down the row, they need to be 1 foot apart. So since these are 36 inches wide, I'm gonna do a corn plant on the very edge of each one, 12 inches apart all the way down. Beans need to be about 24 inches apart, and then about 3 to 4 inches apart going down the row. All that to say though is that this is giving me a lot more space to plant, because originally I thought I was gonna have to take up 4 whole rows with just corn and 4 whole rows with just beans. but I'm giving myself more space and I'm very excited about that. This is an experiment year for me, trying to figure out what this garden can grow, learning how to grow more food in a smaller space, and figuring out what works and what doesn't. This could totally fail. Hopefully it won't though. So we've encountered a problem with planting corn in these rows. Somehow the mulch from the past has gotten really deeply mixed into the soil. It's common for there to be a little bit on top and you can just scrape it away. But this amount of mulch mixed into the soil, it's like just as much mulch as soil. The problem with that is that the mulch breaking down ties up the nitrogen and then the plants won't have access to that and then they will not grow very well. What I'm going to do is I'm moving my row farther in. I'm going to take this bed and make it beans instead of corn because it's looking like the other beds don't have that problem. It's just these upper two beds. You can see the mulch all in the soil there. So by just bringing this row farther in, there won't be mulch in the soil, and then that'll work for beans, but not for corn because the corn needs to be 36 inches apart, beans 24 inches, so that solves that problem. All right, the rows are ready. I've lost my helpers to their interest in ants. I'd rather them be having fun out here. So if that's what they want to be doing, they can do that. All right, let's get these beans planted real quick. I'm going to cover these up about an inch, tamp them down, and then we'll move on to the corn. Now we're going to plant the honey sweet corn. Corn, it's important to plant at least 1.5 to 2 inches deep. Otherwise your corn can just fall over as it grows bigger. It won't develop a good enough root system. So that can happen in a big storm regardless of if it has a good root system, but you want to try to start it off right. And so we are going to make sure and get these corn seeds 2 inches deep. I probably, oh my goodness, I was about to tell y'all something, but I'm going to show you something instead. Oh my goodness, best thing all day. That is the best thing I've seen all day. That redeems the whole morning right there. Those cute little toddlers. All right, I'm gonna tamp these down and I'm not gonna water just yet because I have some more things I wanna plant, which we'll get to that in just a minute. It's exciting stuff is coming, but I need a break after I tamp these down. Look like not very much, but that was a lot of work. I'm gonna go in and have some lunch, drink some water, and then come back out here and keep planting. The girls are on baby duty this afternoon, so I can focus and get as much done as possible. So they're each taking shifts, but once their shifts are over, it's on me again. So I gotta keep working. There's lots of peanut butter. No. You can always thicken it if it's not thick enough for you, okay? You have a big cup right here. Is that thin enough?
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
Oh my goodness! Oh, sorry, can you hand it to me? Oh, Royal, that is so sweet. Did you make that for Mommy? Oh, thank you.
Can I have this, Mama?
Thank you. You want to try some? I love summer smoothies for lunch.
Mama.
Are you saying you want more? I want more. You are so cute with your words. Okay, let Truly have a turn. Truly's turn. Yeah, Truly. You said her name so good, Truly. That's royal. That's right. Can I have a kiss? Mwah. That was totally delicious and refreshing. And I would love to go lay down and read a book and drink a cup of coffee. Ooh, coffee actually. I'm gonna make a pot of coffee so I'll have iced coffee here in a bit. Okay, as many of you know, I love to put flowers in my garden, and I've put 0 flowers in my garden so far this summer, or this spring, because I just kept forgetting to do it, and it's time today. Today we're gonna plant flowers, and I am so excited. Okay, I need you to take this one to the garden. Right here. See that one?
Yep.
It's calendula, marigolds, and zinnias. And then come back for more. Can you please take this down to the garden, Justice?
Yeah. Mom, aren't you glad I'm not crying?
Yeah. Let me see your sting. Come here.
Oh, joy.
Honeybee. Phew. Is it gone finally? Whew. Okay, one of the first things we're gonna do is we're gonna put an arch here. We're gonna grow nasturtiums up it, a trailing nasturtium mix. It's gonna be beautiful. See, the entrance to the garden will have an arch with the trailing nasturtiums. No, okay, no, this, look. All right, now take your hands off. There you go. Did you find it?
Yes.
Yeah, that one right. Yeah, just grab a Cosmo real quick. All right, we have this gorgeous arch up. You see the arch above me? I'm gonna put nasturtium. It's trailing nasturtium. The only thing is I didn't find out if it's semi-trailing or like full trailing, because like a full trailing nasturtium will grow 10 feet long, which is plenty for this arch. But if it's only semi-trailing, that's only 2 feet, and I'm not sure. It just says trailing nasturtium on the plant. But I can ask my plant lady because she grew these, but I'm just gonna go ahead and plant them here anyway. If I need to, I'll add a couple of like beans or something, like the Chinese long beans, and grow them up on the inside, and then that will fill in the arch. Holy moly, that's beautiful. Can you imagine those nasturtium? Oh my goodness. And then this filled with green and with corn, green beans and corn. And then, oh, can you guys just imagine? Got some snapdragons going. Cosmos. We're gonna plant a few zinnias right here in this bean bed. We'll get some cosmos going at the end of this corn bed. Man, I wish it would rain tonight. That would make all of this grow so nice.
I've already gotten 2 in. Are we gonna plant this whole side? Buy these all from that store. I really want to go.
You can. Where's the pointy one?
Pointy one is up here.
Okay.
It's right around here.
I see it. I see it.
Here.
Thank you.
What?
I need to go in soon. I've been working all day. I still have so much to plant, but I want to get all of the fence posts in for the rest of my trellises, and then water, and then we'll go in for dinner and do all of that stuff. The kids are happy right now. They're playing so well, so I'm just gonna keep working. Yes, I hurt myself. Even though I'm really careful with the fence hammer, because you can hit yourself in the head with it. You wouldn't realize it till you do it. But I was really careful, but at one point it like bounced off and nicked me. So I'm glad it didn't hurt me really, really bad, because you can get seriously injured by those things. But I just got like nicked in the forehead.
See? Don't move.
I won't. Royal might, but I won't. Royal's helping. Our ground is so dry. It's just not been raining like it usually does in the spring. So I'm gonna get this done, and then our dinner in the oven will be ready by then, so we can just go in and eat.
What's for dinner?
A frozen meal, probably pasta or something. Thanks for your help.
Royal's doing
So cute. Look, Truly's helping too. End of the day time where everything is crazy and chaotic. We gotta get things cleaned up real quick, get dinner on the table, get kids in bed.
Literally completely burned. Because I forgot about it, but also because you told me to put it at 400.
We burned the lasagna. So we're just taking off the burnt cheese and we're gonna put fresh cheese on and throw it back in the oven, and nobody will ever know. Ooh, dinner time. I'm so glad I was realistic, because I was thinking I would make fresh shrimp Alfredo tonight with broccoli from the garden. And I'm glad I didn't do that, because it's already 6:30. We haven't even eaten yet. So we do a fresh salad from the garden and homemade lasagna. So that's good, I know, look at that. It'll look better in a couple days. Do you guys like my flowers? I went and helped a friend of mine who grows flowers the other day, and she gave me a lot of these. And then these came off all of those plants that I just planted. But she grew that ranunculus, love venomous, canterbury bells, and other things that I can't remember what they're called.
Yummy. Thanks. Never too far.
You're silly. Here, Gracie, this one's for you.
Oh, thanks, Grace. You're welcome, Grace. I'm joking.
For the frosting. Thank you, Grace. Thanks for dinner, Grace.
Thanks, Mom.
Hey, y'all, come get your food.
I do not know. It's so funny.
Oh my, I do not know.
That was an all hands, you okay? Slow down. That was an all hands on deck day for sure. If you weren't in the garden working, you were watching babies. So, whew. I think I said if we got the beans and corn planted, I would be happy, but we got way more done than that. So that's good. Praise him above, ye heavenly hosts. Thanks for joining us in this video. We will see you in the next one.